Gang, I'm on the lookout for Pamela Lee Anderson. Although these days, I'm not too sure what to think. We are in the land of Baywatch. Well, not the actual road, of course. The beach is to our right. I'm waiting for a break in the trees so we can have a look at the beach. But as you can tell, the weather's, it's cloudy, it's grey, it's not the best, but it's not raining. Here we go. Bit of Baywatch Babe beach coming up on the right. Here we go. Ooh, car in the way. Okay, yeah, so which beach is that? It's part of Malibu, I suppose. But anyway, yeah, we're still on California 1. Okay, here's a sign that says Malibu, 21 miles of scenic beauty. Talking about beauties, look who's driving.
Oh, hello.
21 miles of scenic beauty. Well, maybe when the sky is blue and all of that. But it's pleasant enough in its own way, I suppose. You can see the hills. Where are the Malibu hills? I guess those are the Malibu hills on the left. They don't look very hilly, but apparently if you've got lots of money and you're famous, then it's a little cooler up there, you see, and you're away from the pollution of Los Angeles. But you see, it's not like London. London, central London, you got fantastic restaurants, all over the place, right? And it's not a big deal at all to walk to most of them. Here you can't do that, Like when Stevie G, after he left Liverpool and was playing for this lot down here, he was living in Malibu at a house, probably, I'm sure he wasn't paying for it, given to him by the team he was playing for. He had to go from here all the way down to the football stadium, which is in South Central, which must have taken him yonks, even though somebody else was driving him, right? Would have been agony, I would think. Here we go. So they don't really have, that amount of great restaurants in the area. I'm sure there's sufficient and adequate. But, it's not, well, it's certainly not in central London, that's for sure. But then, of course, you've got everything else around here. So the Malibu hills will be up on the left, a little cooler at night. Definitely gets cold at night, apparently, or maybe the winter months, maybe not in the summer. And I say it's not going to have that pollution of Los Angeles. So there's a lot of the rich and famous up in the Malibu hills. There's got to be more than the Malibu hills than this little bit in front of us. I'm just looking for some proper hills, but I can't imagine for a second it's these. There's got to be some more somewhere. Anyway, look, Lisa's speed 53 and a 50. Look at that. Where's the speedometer? Yeah, woman. Anyway, so 21 miles of scenic beauty, and we've probably covered a few of them. But say it's not like this all the time. In blue sky, sunny day, probably fantastic, I would think. Anyway, right. Anything else to report? Morning view on the left. Okay, I'm still looking for these hills. I don't know. Okay, bye.